Welcome to A Healthy State of Panic, a guide to turning your fears into your greatest allies. I'm here to walk you through the inspiring ideas of Farnoosh Torabi, one of the most trusted voices in personal growth and financial empowerment. We've all been told that fear is the enemy, something to silence, conquer, or avoid. But what if fear isn't here to hurt us? What if it's a messenger, a guide, a signpost pointing us toward our truest path? In this book, you'll discover how to work with 9 common fears, from rejection and loneliness to uncertainty, failure, and even the fear of losing freedom. You'll see how each fear can reveal what matters most, sharpen your decision-making, and inspire action toward a more intentional life. Whether you're navigating changes in your career, relationships, finances, or personal growth, this journey will teach you to listen to your fears, learn from them, and leverage them as tools for clarity, courage, and freedom. So get comfortable, open your mind, and let's step together into a healthier state of panic, one where fear isn't the problem, but the path forward. Key insights. Fear doesn't have to be your enemy. In fact, when you face it directly, it can guide you toward new opportunities, deeper wisdom, and intentional action, even when life feels uncertain. From childhood, we all carry primal fears: rejection, loneliness, missing out, exposure. These aren't weaknesses, they're signals. When explored, they can point out what needs to change in our lives. As adults, new fears join the list: uncertainty, money, failure, endings, and even the loss of freedom. While these can derail some, you can choose to treat them as tools for clarity, decision-making, and taking control of your future. The key is simple. Don't dismiss your fears. Learn to question them, understand them, and let them reveal the lessons they hold. Overview. We've been told to see fear as something to conquer or eliminate, a flaw to be fixed. But what if fear was actually your most loyal friend? In A Healthy State of Panic, Farnoosh Torabi shows that fear can give you wisdom, reveal your strengths and weaknesses, and help you better understand your needs. She walks us through 9 common fears, showing how each can unlock more power, control, and purpose in life. 1. The fear of rejection. Humans are wired to belong, to be appreciated, supported, and welcomed. Rejection threatens that deep need, making us feel unworthy, unloved, or excluded. Many cope by blending in, hiding unique qualities, and avoiding anything that stands out. Others go to the opposite extreme, withdrawing completely to avoid feeling judged. But neither strategy serves you in the long run. To turn this fear into strength, remember, fitting in isn't worth sacrificing your true self. Distance yourself from people or places that don't value or respect you. If you feel you haven't earned your place, focus on self-improvement and keep building your value. 2. The fear of loneliness. Loneliness is becoming an epidemic. Studies show that many people, especially young adults and mothers with young children, suffer from it. Feeling lonely can damage emotional and physical health, feeding depression, anxiety, and disconnection. But this fear is also a message. You may not be built to live in isolation. Instead of retreating further, push yourself to meet people, open your heart, and try creating new bonds. Seek connection even when it feels uncomfortable. 3. The fear of missing out, FOMO. Every decision we make closes the door to other options. That's the root of FOMO, the worry that we're missing a better, more exciting life somewhere else. It often shows up when you see others having fun while you're working hard, or when you feel you're not doing what society values most. Yet, putting the work now often leads to the rewards you want later. FOMO can help you check whether your current path is worthwhile, whether your definition of success is healthy, and whether you still make space for joy and adventure. It's not about ignoring FOMO. It's about using it to keep your life in balance. 4. The fear of exposure. This is the fear of showing your real self, mistakes, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities, and being judged for it. It's natural to want to protect yourself, but sharing the right amount with the right people at the right time can lead to stronger relationships and valuable opportunities. When you feel this fear, pause. Look at your environment. Ask, what might I gain if I share? What could I lose? And what opportunities might I miss by staying silent? These questions push you to act thoughtfully, not impulsively. 5. The fear of uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and that unpredictability can make you anxious or even paralyzed. But uncertainty can be a gift. It forces you to think, research, adapt, and prepare. It develops your resourcefulness. When fear of the unknown strikes, focus on what you can control. Identify what's at stake and how you'll respond to change. Work steadily instead of panicking, and lean on what you already know and do well. 6. The fear of money. Money fears are everywhere, from worrying about job security to debt to retirement. They often start with what if? What if the market crashes? What if I lose my job? What if my luck runs out? These fears are signals to reassess what money means to you, whether it's security, freedom, power, or self-worth. Once you define that meaning, you can create healthier habits and financial confidence. The lesson here: use your money-related fears as motivation to plan, save, and advocate for your financial well-being. 7. The fear of failure. Our society celebrates winning and often shames failure. Because of this, people avoid risk and stick to the safe zone, missing potential breakthroughs. When fear of failure hits, ask yourself, am I chasing success for my own reasons or for someone else's expectations? See mistakes as lessons, not verdicts. Effort, even if imperfect, often leads to growth and sometimes to surprising victories. 8. The fear of endings. Everything, relationships, jobs, dreams, eventually ends. These endings bring uncertainty, grief, and sometimes regret. You may be tempted to hold onto what's familiar, even when it's toxic or no longer serves you. But letting go can open doors to new, more meaningful experiences. This fear urges you to make the most of the present, to focus on gratitude, and to embrace new beginnings when it's time. 9. The fear of losing freedom. Even in a free society, many worry about losing the ability to live, work, and express themselves as they choose. When you feel this fear, take note of what's truly non-negotiable for you. Let it drive you to protect your rights, speak up, and take steps toward having more control over your life. This kind of fear can inspire you to create changes that benefit not just you, but others as well. Conclusion: you've just explored the 9 fears that shape so much of our human experience. Fears we often try to ignore, hide from, or deny. But as a healthy state of panic has shown, these emotions are not weaknesses. They are teachers. Each one carries a hidden message, a reminder of who you are, what you value, and how you want to live. When you welcome those lessons, you turn fear into insight, hesitation into action, and uncertainty into opportunity. Remember, your fears don't define you. They refine you. They point to the boundaries that matter, the risks worth taking, and the life you truly want to build. So the next time you feel fear, pause. Don't push it away. Ask what it's trying to tell you. Because on the other side of that conversation lies power, clarity, and the confidence to live life on your own terms.